Feeling like shooter 1721 over here. That's a good group for me. I mean, I'm not that good of a shooter. For me, that's a good group. What is up, guys? Maccabee Speed coming at you. Today is going to be a special episode, and if you were with us on the last time we went to the range and checked out that 100-yard session we did last time, we didn't get into any slugs. Today we're going to remediate that. We're going to be checking out 7.62 millimeter slugs at 100 plus yards from the 30 caliber Blitz guy. Let's get right into it. All right, gentlemen, as promised to you this morning at the gas station, we are out here in these BLM lands in Northern California, and we are making great use of a great day. We have a 30 caliber Blitz that a subscriber and friend of mine is allowing me to go ahead and test out at the range, and we also have some Nielsen specialty ammo slugs out here. We're gonna start with the lightest slugs they make, the 43.8 grain, and see exactly how they do at 75 yards. Now, this rifle is specifically zeroed at 25 yards currently, so we'll see exactly what kind of adjustment it's gonna take to get on target at 75, but if we do well at 75, we're definitely going to move it out to that 100-yard target, guys. Gotta love that reciprocating open bolt, guys. Now, unfortunately, we do not have the scope cam set up on this specific rifle, gentlemen, but my GoPros are precariously close, so hopefully it makes for some good downrange footage on those cameras. Low, straight. Again, straight as an arrow. Real easy just to walk it up, boys. Interesting, on the last two shots I kind of saw some corkscrew effect. I have got to get the scope cam set up on this thing next time for you guys. Definitely seeing some corkscrew, guys. The 43 grain stuff doesn't seem to be the most stable at distance, but you can't overlook how quick they're cooking off out of the barrel. And that's a mag, gentlemen. Now, for those of you who might have been wondering, are slugs going to cycle through this platform? The answer is undoubtedly yes. There are no problems as far as cycling all 16 of those rounds through this magazine and out of the end of the muzzle without a hiccup. Alright guys, so even though we weren't stacking slugs out at 75 yards, I definitely want to give you that raw data that everybody is after in the 30 caliber Blitz platform with these NSA slugs. Starting all the way at the lightest stuff might not make the most sense to you guys as far as accuracy is concerned, but I wanted to give you a full spectrum overview of everything that this platform has available for it. Having said that, I've got more cameras precariously close to a 100-yard range out there. Let's go ahead and take this magazine and see how many we can put on that pine. See my target. See my GoPros, and I'm going to give it, just right off the top, I'm going to go ahead and give it 2 mil dots. I wish I knew what the discrepancy was on these guys. Some of these rounds are laser straight, just straight as an arrow, and some of them seem to corkscrew out of the barrel. I would be interested to see if that was actually a discrepancy between pellet diameters or what that actually contributes to that pellet behavior. And fire. Just to the right. Yeah. Just to the right. Just slow. Hit. Now just to note guys, my point of aim is not moving from shot to shot. I'm not the best shooter in the world, but this definitely points to somewhat of pellet inconsistency. And that's the magazine, boys. 2 magazines, Nsa Slugs, no fails to fire, no fails to feed. I think you can consider this a winner. Alright guys, I know that cycling and feeding in semi-automatic mode is not the same as that 1,000+ rounds per minute that we see in the fully automatic mode on the Hatsan Blitz platform. I think I owe it to you guys as my subscribers, as a channel with more than 5,000 subs, to go ahead and mag dump this entire magazine of 16 Nsa Slugs on that 100-yard target and see exactly how many times we can slap the pine, guys. Let's get right into it. Nsa Slugs, fully automatic, Hatsan Blitz, 30 caliber, and firing. That was awesome, gentlemen. I love hearing the pitter patter of heavy lead on the pine. I absolutely love that sound. And I gotta say, there's absolutely nothing like firing a full auto. If you haven't already, definitely take a look at the Hatsan Blitz platform as something you'll want to put in your airgun collection. Not necessarily as something to stack pellets with, but just the smiles per gallon is huge on this platform. Nothing's gonna make a grown man feel more like a kid than shooting this thing at the range in full auto. A lot of you guys have asked me about the ammunition that we used on our 100-yard Army Board lethality test. That was the 50 grain stuff from JSB. Now that day we were just focusing on what the Army Board results would actually be, not necessarily on what the accuracy would end up being. So today we're gonna go ahead and take a second look at those heavy 50 grain JSBs, and we're gonna go ahead and see exactly what they do at both 75 and 100 yards, guys. Let's get right into it. All right, here we go. And fire. High. Right. Just right. Wow. Wow. Hell yeah. What more do you guys want? Mag dump. Feeling like shooter 1721 over here. That's a good group for me. I mean, I'm not that good of a shooter. For me, that's a good group. Oh yeah. Yeah. All right. You can call me excited, gentlemen. This is a good group for me. I have mediocre skill set at best. So for me, something like this at 75 yards with a semi-automatic PCP and a heavy trigger, I'm stoked. All right, boys, usually I wait until I get back to my house and we do an after-action little talk about what I thought about my accuracy. Too excited, too much childlike enthusiasm right now. This is probably like the best group that I've ever shot at distance with a large caliber, heavy triggered PCP like the Blitz. Great stuff here from the 50 grain JSPs. I think we need to go ahead and push it all the way out to the 100-yard distance that I've been messing with all day long and see if we can continue that kind of accuracy out at range. Right in front of him, we're gonna dial up a little bit. Ah, there goes my target. You fixed the glare. Yeah, you did. Man. Oh, I think we only have one option here, gentlemen. We need to go ahead and hate dump this mag real quick just based on my own frustrations and see what happens. Where's my target? Target that's failed me for the final time. My cardio is terrible, gentlemen. I'm definitely showing my age at this point. If I'd set that thing up correctly, I wouldn't have had to do that debacle. But you know what? Let's go ahead and load up a fresh mag, see if we can get on target and see what the real accuracy is for the 50 grain JSBs at 100 yards. I'm so out of breath. All right, boys. All right, let's see what happens here. Low, going up. We can't go up. I hate to sound cliche, but I'm all the way up. Again, I can't win. God. You know what this means, boys. Hey, firing. Alright guys, I hope you've liked this longer range, in-depth look about what traditional wasp-wasted pellets in 30 caliber might do up against some more modern Nsa slugs in 30 caliber as well. Now the slugs themselves were of a much lighter grain weight, 43 grains for the slugs themselves versus over 50 grains for the pellets. I think also that the domed shape of the pellet itself actually gives it more stability as it travels over longer distances than the slugs with the hollow point tip do. I'm not a physicist. These are all just basic extrapolations from a guy who knows little to nothing about aerodynamics of ballistics at long range. But like I said, you know, we saw the corkscrew effect of the slugs on film. We saw the accuracy of the pellets. I think that these factors just can't be overlooked. If you're looking for accuracy in the 30 cal Blitz, I think your best place to probably find it is with good, heavy, traditional styled pellets, guys. Even though the 50 grainers from JSB and most of their competitors, you know, from the FX and other things that we saw in the unboxing live stream as well, kind of look like little rocket ships, that two sealing surface design is really what's going to capture that air charge behind the round, and more than likely also what's lending itself to stability. I think it's a great place to end the video, guys. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more content like this, make sure you subscribe for more with that notifications button so that you can stay current on the channel as well as when new videos come out. If you really like this video, make sure you share it so somebody else can see it, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.